Hi there, my name is Gabriel. I am with Coastal Grip and Electric here in South Florida, where we serve Florida from coast to coast for all your production support needs. We have a 4-ton grip truck with tons of HMI lights, tungsten lights, LED lights, fluorescents, keynotes, the whole 9 yards. And we just got our hands on something hot. LitePanels, new Astra 1x1 Bi Color light, LED light. This thing is awesome. It's got a high color index and it's 4 times as bright. And we're gonna just open up for the first time here in South Florida and see what we got. All right, so here we go. So I got 2 of these from a certain store up in New York. There's a couple of them up there that you can get them. I got 2 of them with Anton Bauer battery packs, so we can go completely portable. And I've got an old mono daylight, and I've had some, off-brand bi-color stuff. I've never had anything quite this powerful, so I've seen the promos done on it. So I have to test it for myself and see if this is something that's gonna be worthwhile doing, because from what I hear, you can shoot outdoors with this and really get some good light for an LED. So here we go. All right, well, we can see that's super packed, really nice. Good job, LitePanels. You obviously know what you were doing. All right, here we go. All right, so it opens up pretty easy. We got our generic power supply. And then the yoke is nice. That's one of the great features I hear about this is the offset yoke. Wow, is it light? Holy crow, this is lighter than my Diva that I got, I towed around everywhere. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Cue inspirational music. Huh? Look at that, baby. Wow, that is pretty nice. You can see the diodes are lined up really nice and pretty. All set, ready to go. And they also have a nice railing right here where you can place color correction gels. They're pretty expensive, but you can pick those up, or you can just go with clamp on your appropriate CTO, CTB, or whatever else is needed. All right, so we are going to whisk away this box, just like that. Oh, thanks, wife. Look at that. Production assistant and camera operator. That's pretty awesome. And let's pull out the power supply, okay? Because we're actually just gonna get right to it. I want to see how this light looks, because we're shooting at night right now in South Florida. I think I said that. And Coastal Grip and Lighting is a really awesome grip and lighting truck and company here in South Florida. We can do all of the support that you need. If you ever come down to Miami, the Keys, West Palm Beach, heck, we'll even go up to Melbourne and Tampa, have in the past. All right, on that note, this is not the right power supply. Obviously, that is for all of our friends over in Europe. And I don't know what accent that is, but there you go. All right, let's open up this one. Here's our right power supply. And if you notice, right inside the yoke is our actual power supply. Built right in. Bam, right there, light as a feather. Now, you can look at the back and you see you've got your power input there. You also have your power here. There's a way that you can utilize this for the Anton Bauer, and we're getting ready to talk about that shortly. We have our power button here. This is, I guess, our dimmer, and this is our bi-color. Right here, you can put a DMX pack in here and use RJ45, I guess, and use your dimmer system to manipulate your lights. And this is a fan that can turn on and off. And from what they say, and we're about to find out, is with the fan on, it can get 4 times as bright as any mono or any current light panel 1x1, old school, I should say. But if you need it to be ultra quiet wherever you are, you can turn it off and it still gets twice as bright. So that's pretty darn cool. And the bi-color and the high color index, this is great. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm holding it just like this, and it's not wearing my arm out at all. Oh, a free 2nd-year warranty extension. Well, it's free, we love that. All right, so I just got the power. I'm excited to turn this on. I haven't done it yet, and I just want to get right to it, so here we go. All right, the yoke, it's real nice and light. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the on button. Okay, and it's blinking. And now it's solid. Okay, that's interesting, didn't know that. It blinked 3 times. And then, there we go. Okay, the dimmer turns it on. Now, on the DMX, this is a digital readout, but hey, if you don't need it like I don't need it, then forget about it. And you can just crank it up, and if you notice, the light is getting stronger and stronger. Now the color temperature's not set yet. Now I've got my Diva set at 56K and it's on half power. And then right now, I'm gonna go at half power with this. And I'm actually going to put this to daylight so I can match. And, you know, there you go. I would say, honestly, that looks closer to what I would say is true white because I'm mixing light with the tungsten up above us. Out on my porch, and the Florida heat. I mean, it's January, really? Anyways, come shoot down here in January. You'll love it. Okay, so let's take a look at the front panels. And I'm gonna turn to the side a bit and you can see, I'm gonna sit down here. This really light, lovely light, lovely. There we go. And so here is at full 56K. Notice the diodes that are active and half of the diodes are not. And then I'm gonna go to all the way down to tungsten. Okay, and this is at 50% power. All right, so we've gotten a chance to test and see the color temperatures. We know it's light, we know it's sturdy. It's got an offset yoke that allows the you to tip it over and the yoke shadow not get in your frame. It seems like a pretty cool light. I'm looking around at the shadows on my porch and it's pretty diffused. Nothing super harsh, okay? And I'd love to see how it compares to my Diva for half power. See how bright this thing can actually get in silent mode. So, here we go. Okay, so I'm out here in my backyard. I've got my Diva light up and I've got 2 chairs behind me. One is, you know, pretty close to the Kino. And then another one's probably about, I don't know, 9, 10 feet further away. So what I like to do is see how the roll-off hits and see how much light we lose. Now this is just a quick test. I'm having fun on a late night testing this gear. So let's just see how the power difference and the roll-off occurs, okay? That is the light panel. And it's bi color. And it totally lights up the back of my yard. And I'm so scared an armadillo is gonna come out and chew up my leg. Just kidding. So we've had a chance to test the light and see how strong it is, and it's pretty powerful and pretty awesome. But what I'd like to do right now is see how the Anton Bauer battery and plate attaches. I have no idea how this works. I got a flathead screwdriver. We'll see if that's enough. My batteries are not charged because they're brand spanking new, and so I just want to test it and see if it'll latch. So here we go. And so here is, right here, the Astra 1x1 gold mount bracket with XLR cable. I'm probably doing this the wrong way, but you know what? I don't have scissors. This is a cheap set. Hey kid, we're on set. He listens. He knows what that means, on set. Okay, all right, so, you know, just a standard gold mount plate. Has, awesome, really tiny screws in it. That goes, watch the light. I'm gonna assume that this sucker goes just like that and attaches right there, okay? And here's the D-tab that we're gonna plug into the gold mount, okay? And then we're gonna pop it right there into the XLR, all right? So here we go. Okay, so you've got 4 tiny screws that come in this little pouch, and they're Phillips, so make sure you get a nice tiny Phillip head. And be careful not to lose these, bend them or break them, you know, because you only get 4. So here we go. We have put the plate on, and now it's time to add the battery. right here, I've got my handy dandy portable charger, and we're just gonna test it. We're gonna take one of the batteries, and we're just gonna put it on, just to make sure everything works. Okay, even with this battery, now granted, I did not get one of the large cell batteries, this is a smaller cell. Even with that, it is super light. You could go portable like this, you could Hollywood it if you want to, or you can obviously pop it in the yoke on a C-stand and be good to go. But we're not done yet. We've got to add the D-tap, and notice how the cable for your XLR slides right into the yoke. That's a really cool design that LitePanels thought of. All right, so the D-tap is way over here. Okay, on the far side. And then you can probably run the cable, yep, right up in here. Let's see, can I loop it? For right now, we'll just loop it. I'm not quite sure exactly. Let's see. That I don't like. Boo, don't like that. So, hey, this is a review. This isn't just a much love for LitePanels. This is a real review. Giving it to you raw. No one sponsored me for this. Come on. Bam. Okay. This is needs to get some work, but if you notice, the light goes, the cord goes up like that, unlike the power supply, which comes to the side. I'm not quite sure why, but perhaps it's just, you know, you've got more room, you can get flush here, maybe. But you have to find something to do with this. Maybe some Velcro will tighten it down. And to recap, great light, great color index. It's got a great throw. Even without diffusion on it, it looks pretty soft and has a good cast, a good fall off. All great things. The only thing I don't like is just how the cable plugs in and goes upside down in it. And I can live with that. That is my review of LitePanels Bi Color LED 1x1 called Astra Light. It's brand new, hot off the press, just got it, and it's already going out tonight. A DP's coming to pick it up and put it on a shoot tomorrow down in Miami. So I'm very excited to have this product here in South Florida, using it coast to coast at coastalgrip.com.